Well, Happy New Year, everybody. 2025 in the house.
Finally here. Let's hope for
Finally
a
here.
fantastic year. And that means we didn't get a chance to this technically was a 2024 movie, but
Oh, that doesn't matter.
that's right. It is
It
still
doesn't matter.
close enough.
Guys, you saw the thumbnail. We saw Nosferatu over the holidays. And this is our review. If you have seen it, because it's been out for a week, let us know what you thought in the comments. And we're going to tell you what we thought right now. Dennis, I feel stupid asking, but I start every show like this. Dennis, what is Nosferatu about?
Well, this is a gothic tale of obsession between a haunted young woman and the terrifying vampire infatuated with her, causing untold horror in its wake.
Oh, spooky. Yeah, I was looking forward to this. What a big year for what's the main Nicholas Hoult? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nicholas Hoult. What a big year. We saw him in The Order last year. There's 3 movies I'm thinking of he was in. He was in The Order. He's in this. Damn it. What's the third one? Oh, it's not out yet. It's Superman later this year. That's right. Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
So
he plays
over the course of honestly a year, if you look at it that way, three big flicks for the guy. He's in it. And then I had no idea this actor was in it, who has also played a superhero. Most recently is the dude that played Craven. I'm blanking. What's his name?
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
That's it.
I didn't know he was in it either. It was so funny. We were sitting there watching it, and I'm like,
is that?
Wow. I don't remember him from the trailer at all.
No, I'm like, is that Craven? And then the lead actress is Johnny Depp's daughter. No idea. I had no idea that's who it was. She was born in 99. Talk about making me feel old and Dennis feel old. And then Nosferatu, the design of him, I thought was great. But who plays him? Go ahead, tell him.
Yep. And I couldn't tell. Once again, I don't go into these and I don't go reading into who's playing what. I go into these blind. It's Bill Skarsgård, and I couldn't tell you that even after I found out. I was like, yep, would have had no idea. That was awesome. I thought the way that they presented him and stuff, I had no idea it was him.
No, same like Dennis. I didn't look at anything about this movie before going into it. I walk out, I get home, I look at IMDb, and I'm like, no way. He plays It the Clown, plays the Crow, which we didn't see. Then again, probably nobody saw. And then plays Nosferatu. This movie is dark. It's gothic. Obviously it's a period piece. The director was going for a certain look, which I think came across very well. This is probably one of our shorter reviews. I thought it was great on all accounts. I thought Nicholas Hoult did a great job. I thought Aaron Taylor Johnson did a great job, especially considering what we saw him in Craven 2 weeks before.
Yep. Well, and then William Dafoe, he winds up playing Professor Eberhard von Franz, which I just call him Van Helsing. That's exactly what his character was. And I loved him, absolutely loved him in it. And then Lily Rose Depp, her character's name's Ellen, and her best friend is Anna. And she's played by Emma Corrin. And she was the other one. We're sitting there watching him like, oh my God, she's so familiar. And I'm going, she reminds me a lot of like a young Heather Graham. And I'm like, but she looks so familiar. I know I've just seen her in something. But because of her hairstyle, and she actually had hair.
Wait, I was going to say, you mean because of her hair?
Yes.
Because that was it. Her face during the whole movie, I'm like, why does she look so familiar? Why does she look so familiar? And then once again, look her up after the movie or look the movie up. Oh my God, She played Charles Xavier's sister in Deadpool Wolverine, but she was a skinhead.
Yep.
She looks so different with
Yep.
hair.
Yeah, and she's usually brunette, and she was blonde, and this long blonde hair threw me off. I think we were watching the credits, and we started watching the credits going after, and we're like, oh, that's who that was. I'm like, yeah, it makes perfect sense now. So I just love the fact when we can't pinpoint it, but Aaron Taylor Johnson, didn't know he was going to be in it. I liked all of the actors and actresses in there. I thought played their roles very well. Usually I have lots of complaints about things like that, but this was a little bit slower of a movie, but I think they did such a good job of showing you all of this, slowly bringing you into the world that is Nosferatu. And one of the things that I enjoyed was Bill Skarsgård as, Nosferatu. When Nicholas Hoult goes there to meet him and stuff, you don't just see him. He's back in a shadow, and the light set where you can never actually see him. He's tall, he's got long, gruesome, he's just a grotesque, but you only can see hints of it, and this really awesomely bad accent, because he's supposed to be like that, comes through. I love the portrayal of it, and then when you do finally see him, I'm like, okay, the special effects, they looked all natural, practical. I loved what they did with him. I know maybe not everybody did, but I did. The super long fingers with the ridiculously unmanicured talons. Loved it.
Yeah, his face. He had a mustache, which is different, but it didn't bother me because of the whole aesthetic design of him. I saw a couple people online say, oh, I wish he was designed more like the Nosferatu from 100 years ago or so, their original. I don't mind that he wasn't, because it is interpretation. It's not like it's not like taking April from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and going, you know what, let's make her a chubby black chick. No, it's not like that. So,
well, and just remember Bram Stoker's Dracula, there was a lot of complaints,
right?
When they did that, about the way they designed him, because he was so different with his hair. I actually enjoyed what they did with this. So,
well, I know what you enjoyed the most, because like the movie was pretty packed, and during this one scene, he literally taps me and he goes, "They just showed Nosferatu's pee-pee. They just showed his weenie on screen," and I'm like, "Calm it down, Dennis. I know they did. Most guys get worked up over the breasts they see, but not you." Nosferatu Peen did it for Dennis in this movie.
Yeah. Okay, Pinocchio, what else you got?
Well, I wasn't lying. I might be fibbing a little bit about your reaction, but I'm not fibbing about Nosferatu Peen in the movie.
Yeah, he did not.
You saw it? Oh my God, yes, you did. Yeah. Guys, if you saw this movie, tell me in the comments. You know the scene I'm talking about. If you did not see a glimmer of Nosferatu's third fang. Anyhow, the basic gist is Nosferatu, I'll just put it this way, has a connection with Johnny Depp's daughter, the lead actress in the movie, because I'm not good with names, from earlier on in her life. And he basically wants to get back to her. You even get the glimpse of when he's on the Demeter. Remember the movie from last year, the last voyage of the Demeter?
Yes, the movie that was based off of the one chapter. Well, we didn't see it in here.
Right. And when it happened, I think I might have said like, hey, we saw a whole movie about this voyage, because in this movie, it's maybe 10, 15 minutes. So that was cool to connect that. Yeah, I mean, we're not doing a spoiler section of this. I thought, like I said, I thought it was really well done. I thought it was really well acted. I really liked the visuals throughout the whole movie. William Dafoe, I mean, you can't go wrong with him.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean,
well, I guess it's time to grade it.
Yeah, I was going to say, we can grade it as far as I'm concerned. I think it's okay. I'll start the new year. Why not? I'm going on a 9.0. I really liked it.
Wow. Yeah. I enjoyed it. Like I said, the one thing that I really wanted to see a little more of was that Lily Rose. What was her connection with Nosferatu? Although they didn't really do a great job of explaining how that initial connection happened in the first place. You started picking up why things got moved in, and why Nicholas Hoult got chosen, and why his boss made him go. But we never understood that connection. I wish we got a little more on that just to fill in that gap. But overall, this needs to be seen on the big screen. I think it just lent itself to the full theater, and I think that's why we enjoyed it. I don't think if you're at home watching it, you will enjoy it as much. But I really enjoyed everything about it, the acting, the story. I was not bored at all through this. And I'm giving it an 8.0. I think it's solid.
There you go, guys. What do we got for IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, all that fun stuff?
Let us see. IMDb has a rating of 7.8. So that's not bad. And let me pull up Rotten Tomatoes. The critics are giving it an 86.
Oh, right in between us. Look at that.
Yep. And the audience is giving it a 75. So,
well,
guys,
they're not as smart as me.
Everybody kind of likes this.
Yeah. And everybody really likes Kor-Drath Volume 2, The Awakening, guys. Happy New Year. Didn't get that Christmas gift you wanted, but you got Christmas money from that favorite relative or friend. Spend it on Kor-Drath Volume 2, The Awakening. Guys, we are so close to the finish line on this. All the interior art, black and white art, is finished. The colors are about 10 pages away from being done. The lettering we should get on Monday so we can give the book a good read through and proof it that way. The game module, that's right, Dennis wrote a new game module based on Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition rules. That is ready to go to the printer next week.
Yeah,
it's the exciting part of the campaign where things are getting made. We've got preview pages up. Guys, if you like Conan, Game of Thrones, Dungeons & Dragons, you will love this book. Kor-Drath and Adriana are back. They need to save the Shattered Reach from the evil of Vordoom the Undying, the Necronite, and Lilith. Lots of fun surprises in the book. Great story, great action and adventure. Go check it out. There's a black and white edition of the book if you want to just look at the line art and read it. Regular size graphic novel. All the text will be there. It's kind of like the old Savage sort of Conan magazines feel. The RPG module, like I said, Dennis wrote. It's a new one. If you got the first one, you definitely want to get this one. Adriana t-shirt, Lilith, Adriana poster featuring Budroots art, and Rini Strakalski did a variant cover. Her line art version cover is only available in the collector's box tier, where you get a bunch of great stuff. The link is in the description below, guys. Go to it, scroll through the campaign at your leisure, see all the great stuff you can get, the different covers, the great collector boxes. You won't be disappointed. Kor-Drath, the layouts. I'm putting a book together of all the pencil layouts I did for the book as well. So you can see a little peek behind the curtain at what I draw before I start inking. And of course, for the role players out there, we've got the mini figures, a 2-inch, 3-inch, and 5-inch size figure, and the collector box, which, more great news. It was last Friday, I think, after Christmas. These were delivered to the household. So we have all the collector boxes here. Now we have to put them together for you guys. And of course, they'll be shipped inside of another box so they don't get messed up. So here we are. Go check it out. 3 backers away from 790 backers. Let's go and get it going. Let's get to 800 backers and above. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. We don't know what we're seeing next week, but we're seeing a movie.
That's right.
It's going to drop. So join us then. Join us next Wednesday for the first DNA show of the year. Guest Vaughn Coleman. is coming back to join us on the show.
Yeah, he's got the launch new project. Can't wait.
That's right. It's going to be a good time. And sincerely, thank you guys, as always, for your support. Like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you guys later. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye, everybody.
Welcome to 2025.
Oh.